to the session. Just records what you click on. So I'm just going to ask you a few background questions, and then I'm going to ask you to do some tasks. So I'm supposed to go through this long intro that says, thanks for coming in, I appreciate it. I'm Becca, I study user experience at Tradecraft. At this point, we're learning about usability testing to see how users interact with the product, whether there's room for improvement, and if so, what improvements we can make. So your feedback, both positive and negative, is really helpful. There are no right or wrong answers. Everyone's experience is different. You're not being tested or judged. This is a test of the website, not of you.
Yeah, I read all the rest. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
okay, all right. And, well, it helps me to go through it.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Just so I get used to saying it. Chances are other people will share some of your joys and frustrations about the product. Please think out loud. Otherwise, act if you were alone. If you get stuck, you can ask questions. But, and do you mind if I record this? You say yes. I have you sign a thing. And do you have any questions before we get started?
No.
No. Okay. So are you familiar with Yelp?
Yes.
So tell me about Yelp from what you know.
Well, you want to find a review, you want to find a good plumber or a good restaurant, you go on the top in the space bar and you type in what you're looking for and the town it is in, and then it gives you a bunch of listings. Although sometimes it gives listings that are not really what you're looking for, which is weird. Like I put in the other day, I was looking for a plumber or a landscaper. I forgot what I put in, and there was one listing on there that was totally not a plumber or a lister, and I don't know why they added it on there.
Huh. Okay.
I thought, okay, well, I just skipped over it. It's no big deal, but why it showed up, I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah. But yeah. And then, you can read the review of the people's reviews of the place, and it gives you a little detail, operating hours, and on a restaurant it'll tell you how many dollar signs, and it'll tell you what type of food they have, and if they have counter service or table service or whatever, and if it's noisy, stuff like that.
Right. Okay. And how many times a month do you go to eat out at a restaurant?
Not very much, maybe once.
Once a month. Yeah. How often do you go shopping in person?
What, like supermarket shopping or any kind of shopping?
Any kind of shopping.
Maybe once a week.
Once a week. And is that that's
once or twice a week?
Is that grocery shopping? Is that clothing shopping?
No, I rarely go grocery shopping. It's like for household items, like maybe hardware store or like a department store for household items, or groceries.
Okay.
If I say you're from Massachusetts, what would your response be?
That's kind of true.
She is. She was born there.
Hey, buddy, you should be in the bed. You're smelly.
You're smelly.
Oh,
yeah, I forgot to put. Well, he wouldn't sleep here last night. He slept on his bed.
Okay.
Yeah, give him a bath later.
Because I know you don't go to bars or clubs or cafes. Right. You don't really go to spas or use beauty services. Not
really. Once in a blue moon, I go for a pedicure. Not very often.
So how often a month, approximately how many times a month would you say you use home services? So that could be cleaners, plumbers, locksmiths, movers.
Hey, Becca, eat your breakfast.
Okay.
Cleaners, at least, once or twice a week. Plumbers.
Use cleaners once or twice a week?
Well, I take Tim's stuff down to the dry cleaners for him and pick it up.
Oh, dry cleaners.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're talking about people that come to your home and do stuff?
No. Anything that's under home services.
Plumbers. Lately, plumbers are blah. We've had a lot of plumbing issues lately. Plumbers, I don't know. It's not a regular thing. I don't like it to be a regular thing. But the last few months, I've had to use them a couple times.
Yeah.
Because of various issues.
Right.
Plumbers, who else?
The dry cleaners, you said.
Well, I'd take the clothes to the dry cleaners.
Yeah, sure. No, that's fine.
Have somebody come here. Not very often, although I'm looking for somebody to come and do the backyard. Do something about the muddy spots in the backyard. I want to have a
landscaper.
Yeah. And I want to have somebody come do some cleanup on the side of the house, get rid of some of the dead pine needles and brush and stuff, because if we're going to enter a bad fire season, I don't want to make the house more susceptible.
And how do you usually discuss suitable services?
Either ask people to recommend or I go to Yelp.
Okay. And yes, you own a car. Or do you use any car services on Yelp?
No.
because you've been with your mechanic for a while.
Yeah.
And so on Yelp specifically, what type of businesses would you seek reviews for? Does it tend to lean more towards restaurants?
I found like a decent plumber, so I don't have to do it for plumber anymore. I found an electrician on Yelp, a good electrician. And I was looking up landscapers on Yelp, although I haven't picked one, but I found a good one.
Okay.
It
And
looks good anyway.
do you have an account on Yelp? Have you ever written a review?
Yeah, I wrote a review.
You wrote a review,
Yeah,
okay. So you must have an account.
Yeah.
How often do you write a review? Was it
Very
fun?
often. I hate writing reviews.
Why do you hate writing reviews?
Because it's just time I don't have. I have too many other things to do. I have enough trouble keeping up with my email.
Okay. And just a couple more questions. Do you use Yelp for anything other than reading reviews?
No,
Are you
what else
aware
is
that
it
there are
for?
other things?
No.
They have deals that you can discover,
Like
like Groupon or
Oh,
Living
okay.
Social. They have deals, so you can find events through Yelp.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But not that I'm looking for.
that's
events.
definitely not their
No.
primary focus.
Yeah.
Do you know if you're connected to any friends on Yelp?
No, I'm not. Bless you.
And most of the time, you're using Yelp. Is it on desktop or mobile?
Yeah. No, on the desktop.
Do you have the
I
Yelp
occasionally
app?
use it on my iPad.
Do you have the Yelp app, or do you just go to the website on your iPad?
I think there's an app on it, but I usually go to the website.
Okay, website. And is there anything about the website, without looking at it right now, is there anything that you would change? Anything stick out as...
No, it's pretty easy to use. There's 2 boxes at the top. You just put what you're looking for in what city.
Yeah. Okay. So that's all my questions. Now I'm just going to ask you to do 4 tasks
Okay.
over here. So let me just... You would write a review for a restaurant you've recently visited.
Do I have to actually write it?
Yeah, I'll just delete it afterwards.
So where should I write it?
This is what I'm trying to observe.
Write a review?
Yeah.
Write a review.
Okay, this is not an iPad. You cannot touch the screen.
I keep forgetting. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Which business would I like to
Mom,
review?
it's not an iPad. I can't believe you just did that again. You're going to do it a 3rd time. I know you are.
Let's see. I don't know. Make up a business or what?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be real.
Here,
Nona doesn't know how to use a laptop.
Oh, I almost did it again.
Oh, shit. You never use a laptop, do you?
Not really, not very well. No. I don't have a laptop. I have the iPad. Oop. Here, chat.
You can make it as brief as you'd like.
Ooh.
I'll delete it afterwards, just to see how you go through the steps.
There. Save now. Should I save it or not save it?
You should post it to Yelp.
Let's just say save now. Is that how you post it?
So I can't really answer any questions, but the goal is to write a review and post it to Yelp. So do you think that made it?
Post it? I don't know. It doesn't tell you. It says saved, but that doesn't tell me if it's posted.
Okay.
I don't know how to use this thing. How do you scroll? Oh, here, do this. Additional tips on this business. Oh, here, you got to go down there to post it. Well, then what's the save thing for? Why save it? That's kind of stupid. Just post it or don't post it. Are these photos helpful? Yeah, photos are helpful. Oh, the pie. Yeah, helpful. Not helpful to me, that one. Good for breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner, or late night, or dessert. It can be loud. Post it. I don't know why they have the saved thing, though. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to save it?
Okay, good.
Just post it or don't post it.
Oh, you're
What does
hilarious.
it save it to?
Okay. Can you show me how you would locate, how you think you might locate my past reviews?
Your past reviews?
Mm-hmm.
About me? Those reviews? Have you written that many reviews? I don't know. How do I know if they're your reviews or not? It doesn't say Becca's reviews. Hecka Becca's reviews. But this is your page, so I'm assuming it says 63 reviews. So I'm assuming that you did these reviews, but it doesn't tell me that you did them.
Okay, good.
It should say Hecka Becca's reviews.
Okay. For the record, I'm not supposed to say this during a normal usability test, but yeah, since we're in my profile, this is all my activity.
Oh, so that's
So
everything
these,
you...
right here, these are all my reviews.
Okay. Wow, you wrote that many reviews?
Yeah, this isn't even, I couldn't even get a job at Yelp right now. They want you to be a super user, which is like over 100 reviews.
Whoa.
So I need to catch up if I ever wanted to work at Yelp.
Okay.
Okay, so show me how you would find a friend's profile. I have about 10 friends on Yelp. Show me how you might find one of my friends' profile and rate one of their reviews as cool.
Find your friends. We'll pick this person. So this is this person's profile. And what do you want to do?
You want to rate one of their reviews as cool.
So go to her reviews, I'm assuming. That's what I would do. And then rate it as cool.
Mm-hmm.
Send a compliment. No, send a message. Follow this reviewer. Let me see. Is there anything down below that lets you... Oh, there you go. You could click on that thing.
Cool. Okay. Great. And the last one is to create a list of your favorite restaurants. So go back to the home page. Show me how you might create a list of my favorite restaurants.
Go to a list, I would think. Faves. Favorite lunch restaurant. Create list. You create a list. And then you make what you name it want. Favorite restaurants for dinner. Favorite dinner restaurants. Like that.
Okay.
And then you'd say create. Should I not create it?
No, go ahead. I mean, not no. Yes. Please go ahead.
So these are all the reviews, but can you can drag them over? And then what if I want to add one that's not on this side? Say I want to put Joe's. No, you can't do that. Drag and drop items to create or rearrange your list. Or write a new review and it will be added to this list. So can you only put what's here over there? You can't add like a restaurant that's not over here on here? Let me see. Edit title and description. Delete this list. Drag and drop items to create or rearrange. So I guess it has to be in here in order to be able to put it over there. That's what I would assume. So if I want to add, delete this list. I have to write a review to be able to add it to the list? Oh, for crying out loud, I don't want to write a list. I don't want to have to write a review every time I want to add it to the list. So what if you just write a review and say, here, what's a restaurant in San Francisco that I know? How about, what's that? Oh, I don't know the name of it. That Persian restaurant that Ferris said is really good but expensive in San Francisco. Oh, I don't know. What's a restaurant I know in San Francisco? I know. Select the business. Write a review. Let's see that. New York style pizza. Caters? I don't know for caters. Has a TV? Yeah, I think it does. Price range 11 to 30, cheap under $10. I don't remember. I think it's like that. So you say post. Okay, so now you got to go back to you, and then the lists, and then I forgot what I'm doing. Wait, the list. Favorite dinner. Was that it? Yeah. Favorite dinner.
That actually wasn't it. You're right.
That wasn't it? Wait a minute. Went to the lists. Where was that stupid list? Wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. Let me look down here. What the hell? What did I click on to get to that list?
Maybe that was. Oh, I'm sorry. Where did you?
I went to your lists, but this was what came up. Favorite
okay.
dinner, but
Yeah.
I clicked on favorite dinner, restaurants. But it doesn't have the list. There are no items in this list. Edit this list.
No, that wasn't your list. Yeah, I am not sure.
Where'd the list go? Oh, see full list? No, but it wasn't listed like that. It was listed.
Here, I think this was your list.
Look how weird it's showing up now.
Okay. Seal it.
Huh.
Reviews. What's are the little tabs?
No, I think it just didn't save. These are recently updated lists. I think because it didn't save.
Yeah, but it's not even bringing it up where you would like to.
So do you see anything here that would maybe cause you to go back into that screen where you drag and drop the restaurants?
Yeah, but I thought that's what we wanted to do, was be able to.
Right. So
Drag
this was
it.
the name of your restaurant or your list.
Favorite dinner restaurants, right?
Yeah. So because we didn't
Whoop.
save it or submit it, it didn't save any of the items.
But
So
why doesn't it show me all of your lists?
these are my lists.
Oh,
This is with a list that you started.
oh.
So, okay, I shouldn't do this, but I think if we go to edit this list, then that gets you back into the screen.
Oh, okay.
So just show me how you would complete making a list, even if it's 2 restaurants.
All right, so we'll do this one. And that one.
Okay. Are you finished?
And say done.
Okay,
Is that it?
that's it.
All right.
Do you feel like you're done?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions or any comments about that, your interaction with Yelp?
Well, not with Yelp specifically, but with some websites in general. It's like you're expected to know automatically where you're supposed to go next. Like we have programs at work that we use, and it's not an easy flow. It's like you're supposed to know that you have to right click on this box in order to open up the next thing you have to go to. And it's like, how the hell are you supposed to know that? Because there's this thing we have to do as a charge nurse. They expect us to do, and it's like you're supposed to you're supposed to put the list of the patients, like what are you supposed to put on there? I forget. But I don't even do it. I said, fuck it, I'm not doing this. The other charge nurses can do it because I'm not doing it. Because they made the program so fucking stupid to use that every time I go on it, because I don't do it that often, but every time I go on it, you have to know that in order to get to the next thing, you have to right click. There's nothing that tells you have to right click. You just expected to know that your only way to get to the next thing is to right click on it. And it's so stupid. And I said, if they're going to make a stupid site, then I'm not using it. And I can let the other charge nurses do it, so I don't even bother doing it.
Okay.
I say, screw that. That's one chore I'm not doing.
Okay. Good feedback. Thank you, Mom.
Yeah. So it should be easy to figure out how to get from the one step to the next step.
Right.
Without having to guess that you have to right-click in a certain space on the screen. Because that's what you have to do with this stupid program they developed. And I'd like to kick the developer in the ass who designed it. Because they didn't make it easy. And, they show it to you, but if you don't use it that often, you forget, And it drives me crazy.
Oh, man.